You want me to look? Go ahead. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this special day for our community, for women entrepreneurs in our province, and for WESK. The genesis of this day goes back to September 13th, 2019, when a group of 12 committed entrepreneurs and leaders in our province engaged in an exercise to transform the business climate for women entrepreneurs in our province. The mission of this WESK-led Saskatchewan Advisory Committee was to develop recommendations that enabled women entrepreneurs in our province to scale their business and close the gender entrepreneurship gap. The disparity amongst men and women in their ability to scale a business is exacerbated by systemic, social, and economic barriers. The set of 10 recommendations defined by the Saskatchewan Advisory Committee to address these barriers was released in a final report in July of 2020, titled Enabling Scale in Saskatchewan. Aside from the social and moral imperative to advance equality, moving the needle to close the gender entrepreneurship gap should matter to you, to each and every resident of this province. It does matter because women entrepreneurs fuel economic growth in our province. In 2019, women-led businesses contributed 23.1 billion in GDP and created 191,000 jobs. Women-led businesses are more often headquartered in Saskatchewan. Advancing gender equality through the creation of economic activity has the potential to add another 150 to 420 billion in Canada by 2026. This could mean an injection of 6.3 to 17.64 billion in GDP in our own province. Women-owned businesses have a greater propensity for job creation, accounting for approximately 33% of Saskatchewan's job workforce. Women-led businesses' economic contribution can be enhanced by supporting them scale their businesses. Supporting and investing in women entrepreneurs is tantamount to harnessing economic development opportunities in our province. Today, WESK is advancing 3 of the initiatives made by the Saskatchewan Advisory Committee in their final report, Enabling Scale in Saskatchewan. 1, build an entrepreneurship hub for women entrepreneurs. 2, launch a brand that uniquely identifies Saskatchewan women entrepreneurs. And 3, launch a charter to build a pool of champions in support of women entrepreneurs in our province. Now, more than ever before, supporting our local businesses is imperative and necessary. The charter and brand identity will promote Saskatchewan women entrepreneurs and women-owned businesses. This charter is comprised of 4 principles to provide guidance and examples as to how you and your organization can best support local women-owned businesses. The 4 principles are: procure with her, amplify her voice, share skills with her, and shatter a ceiling. We currently have 16 charter champions signed on, and the number continues to grow. Charter champions are prominent, influential organizations who are committed to closing the gender entrepreneurship gap in our province. We will now hear from one of our charter champions, EY, a global brand, on why it was crucial for them to become a charter champion. I now call on Jeff Pickett, Managing Partner of EY, to the podium.
Thank you very much, Prabha, and good morning, everyone. As Prabha mentioned, my name is Jeff Pickett. I'm the managing partner for EY here in Saskatchewan. I am a charter champion, and I'm a supporter of women-owned Saskatchewan businesses. First, I'm extremely humbled and very appreciative of Prabha and WESK for asking me to be part of this opportunity to launch these very influential initiatives, and for inviting me to discuss my commitment as a charter champion. My hope is that by the end of today, more business leaders will be joining me to build a strong foundation of support across our province. It's an honor and a privilege to support WESK and the important contributions that they're making across our province to close the gender entrepreneurship gap. Not only is WESK driving significant revitalization in our communities, but through the charter, they're building a more inclusive ecosystem by addressing obstacles to growth, accelerating opportunities, and improving policies and practices. But despite these strides forward, the pandemic's disproportionate impact on women in the workforce threatens to undo the recent progress in gender equity. It's on all of us to make gender equity progress a top priority in our organizations, because when women founders are supported in pursuing their ambitions, both business and society benefit. Through the Women Entrepreneurship Charter, we can make a commitment to show up and treat gender equity diversity as the business critical issue that it is today and every day. I was thrilled to become a charter champion because I believe that as business leaders, we have a responsibility to foster and create an environment for more gender equitable businesses and to hold ourselves accountable to that. Women entrepreneurs fill important gaps in the market and use their success to pay it forward by creating value for their peers, communities, and future generations. But too many of these entrepreneurs face barriers of their own on their path to growth. Tackling the challenges that women entrepreneurs face, particularly in the wake of this pandemic, begins by addressing these barriers that make it so difficult for these innovators to thrive. So one way that we as EY are helping to address these barriers is our own EY Entrepreneurial Winning Women program, a program that was designed to help ambitious and innovative women entrepreneurs break through these barriers. At EY, our motto is to build a better working world, and our support for women entrepreneurs is at the forefront of that goal. I'm constantly inspired by the grit and determination of women entrepreneurs in our community. Not only do women business leaders create jobs and provide leadership opportunities for other aspiring women, they also provided the much needed capital for other women founders to start their own businesses. So the question is, how will we commit to show up as leaders so that we can drive growth and value for future generations? Well, if you're a Saskatchewan business leader like myself, I urge you to show up, become a charter champion. Commit to being an inclusive leader who prioritizes gender equity, a leader who creates an inclusive and supportive community for women entrepreneurs to thrive, and a leader who contributes to doing the hard work by creating lasting social change. The work is far from over, but with every bit of progress we make towards equality, we make this a better world for everyone. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Jeff, for your commitment and passion. Those words were very inspiring and powerful. I now call on Rachel Melk, who is our project lead consultant, to say a few words.
Thanks, Prabha, and good morning, everyone. As Prabha mentioned, I'm Rachel Melk, the founder and CEO of Hilberg & Burke. And as a women entrepreneur who has scaled her business in Saskatchewan, I have lived the journey of a woman-owned business in this province and have seen the impact that businesses can have on the local economy and community. My journey has led me to become passionate about the economic impact that exists for our province in the scaling of other women-owned businesses. And it has been my tremendous honor to have been a part of the Saskatchewan Advisory Council and have worked alongside of WESK to advance 3 of the recommendations from the work of the SAC. In consultation with other women entrepreneurs in the province, we are thrilled to have brought to life 3 of the recommendations of the committee. The first was to bring to life a digital hub that can better connect, highlight, and provide growth tools for women entrepreneurs across the province, regardless of whether they're able to travel into a physical location or not. We are excited that today we are launching phase 1 of our digital hub. The digital hub will provide seamless access to service, resources, and other members. Through the hub, entrepreneurs can quickly navigate to the most relevant resources for their current business needs, and the updated digital experiences will allow women to better access training, support, and financing from anywhere in Saskatchewan. The newly designed digital hub has been created to support women entrepreneurs in our province to navigate each step of their entrepreneurial journey. The next initiative that we are announcing today is the creation of a women-owned branding. The women-owned Saskatchewan brand identity serves as a catalyst to inspire and empower women entrepreneurs. It allows them to be easily identified as local Saskatchewan women entrepreneurs, making it that much easier to identify and support them. The amalgamation and compilation of this group also provides a resource to charter champions and to the general public to easily access the database of women-owned businesses in our province. We are so excited about the launch of the women-owned brand identity for majority women-owned and operated businesses, and that it will allow them to uniquely identify as women-owned businesses in our province. They will also become a part of our women-owned business database. We're launching this initiative with 22 brand ambassadors, one of whom we'll be hearing from shortly. And applications for the women-owned status are now available through WESK.ca. It's simple and quick to apply, and we would encourage all women-owned businesses in Saskatchewan to take advantage of the free benefits of signing on to this branding initiative by visiting WESK.ca and gaining their women-owned status. By signing on to the women-owned brand identity, we want to support women entrepreneurs to have greater visibility in our community, to have better access to procurement opportunities, along with many other benefits. With that, I would like to invite one of our women-owned brand ambassadors to speak, Roncy Kennard. Roncy is the owner of Sandy Shores Resort. Over to you, Roncy.
Good morning. Thank you, Rachel. In March 2020, I was attending trade shows and meeting with customers. By the end of March and for the next several months, I had zero revenue and sales. I contemplated that there might not be a recovery for my business after the pandemic. I was trying to navigate through my business challenges while parenting children, attempting to help with schoolwork, and keeping my kids healthy and entertained. The business challenges were really hard, but they were eased by reaching out to WESK and my WESK network. During the pandemic, I used several supports that WESK offers that I'd like to share. WESK has a team of business advisors that help with business plans, marketing strategies, and financial advice. They also field business questions and take great care to put women in contact with supports. The WESK Exchange program is another tool that was particularly valuable for me, and I highly recommend. WESK went to great lengths to put entrepreneurs into groups with other like-minded business owners. There is support, advice, networking, feedback that can help scale existing businesses. Another important issue women entrepreneurs face is access to financing. It remains unattainable for many self-employed people. I have not had access to credit because of the type of businesses that I own. This is where WESK steps in. They're truly focused on helping women-owned businesses achieve goals and can be more flexible than typical lenders. This is such an outstanding part of the WESK financing plan is that the payments made are rolled back into programs that continue to support other female entrepreneurs. It's a win-win situation. Fast forward to why we are here today. I'm very excited to have signed on as an initial ambassador of WESK's new brand identity. It's time to support and champion women in business. It's time to support each other. WESK's new Saskatchewan woman-owned business brand identity was a fantastic way to do this. By self-declaring as a woman-owned business, we make it effortless for our community to identify and directly support women-owned businesses and led companies. I hope you would join me in adopting this brand identity. As of today, any Saskatchewan woman entrepreneur may apply. Together, we can help raise awareness of some amazing women-owned businesses led right here in Saskatchewan. Join me in closing the entrepreneur gap. Support female-owned businesses. Sign up to be an official Saskatchewan woman-owned business at wesk.ca.
Thank you, Ronsi. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Remember, the future is not a place we get to. Future is a place we get to create. Together, let's create a Saskatchewan where all entrepreneurs have an equal opportunity to succeed and scale. I call on you to sign up as a chartered champion. I call on you to adopt the brand identity. If you're interested in learning more about both, visit our website or contact WESK. Thank you again to our presenters for this morning, and a special acknowledgement to our initial chartered champions and our early adopters of the brand. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a safe week. Thank you.